So, as the title suggests, making a Magic the Gathering bot. Gonna jump into it. So here I just have a bot template that I made. It's a Discord bot template on my GitHub. And I just cloned it, and you can open it up, and there's some sample code that basically just on ready will log that the bot initialized, and when somebody sends a message, it will send hello world back. So what we're gonna do is use this Scryfall API right here, that endpoint, and we're going to basically make a bot that will. So to start off, the bot's going to give us card information, and I'll say that I do know that the Scryfall team has a Discord bot. I don't. This is less about just having one and more just like, can I make one? So I've been on a bot fix lately, just having some fun working on it using the Discord JS API, or library rather. And so I was like, you know what? I'll try to make a Discord bot for our Minecraft channel in my server with some friends. So yeah, that's what this is gonna be. Maybe have some commands in there. So basically, the plan is get card info. All right, JP. All right. So the first thing is we want to get card info from Scryfall. Store that, or send that as a message then. Send message based. Okay, so get card info from Scryfall based on message sent by user in Discord, and then send message back to channel with card information. So that's like that's the step thing. That's the step one. Get that working first, and then potentially maybe sort of a deck builder. So you could, for example, say like add card name to deck name or something like that, and then it would add that card that you want. It would find the information on that card, add it to some deck that you might have stored, and then print deck name. So this could give you then the deck in the sort of Magic the Gathering Arena format that they use, so that if you do have an MTGA compatible deck, it can be used in there. Obviously that's not important, and you probably wouldn't build a deck in Discord, but fuck it, you know, why not? And we could also use this, so the message should also include a link to the Scryfall their own search, their own database of the card that was searched. I think. Believe that's something we can do. Let me double check, make sure I'm not talking out of my ass as I usually do. So if I just do a quick search for Ajani, and then click on this one, basically the command that we end up using, yeah, so we could return this link, and then it can take you to this page, so you can get a little bit more information on it if you want. But for those interested, it's a very cool thing, the Scryfall system, Scryfall API. It's got all pricing information, different deck building things, all relevant information on just the deck itself, which different prints it has, and then the actual card information for gameplay. And then which game modes it's legal in. So, pretty cool. Got a lot of information. The card class, the card object is absolutely insane. There's so much on there. But yeah, let's start with... So here's the bot. Let's start with getting a card. That is our first step. So what we're gonna do is make a new file. We call this scry.js. Module.exports equal, and then we'll do this for now. And we will say constant scryfall equals require local file scry.js. So what that is just that's a node library, node module feature. So now I can write all the scryfall code that I want basically within this. And that will allow me to export it as a self-contained module, basically its own little API, and I don't have to have all the code in my main bot code. So we want a function return card with card name. And if we look at the API, to search a card, you would use where is it? Right here. So this is the example they provide, and this is to access the API. So we just do a copy of that, and let's do a constant string up here of address equal to, and then we can lop the rest of that off. Ooh, yeah, right, because it's JavaScript. It's not a strongly typed language. So constant address is equal to the link to the Scryfall API. And then what we can say is bar search equals, I'll do this. And then inside there, we will say address. Copy that in, or paste that in rather. Search, and then, so we want to search just for the card name. So Q, we would do Q equals, let's get rid of this order for right now. Q equals, and then $sign that for formatting, and we'll say card name. And this isn't the actual like function, all this is just a formatted string for us to use. So then what we want is jQuery? Probably jQuery, that's the easiest, that's what I understand. Yeah, fuck it, let's get jQuery. Terminal, new terminal. npm install jQuery. I think that's the command. Look at me. Look at me being a big brain. Alright, so now I have jQuery installed in this, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to include on the bot itself. I think then I would want to do const jQuery. Yeah, let's do the $sign for jQuery. Equals require jQuery. Yep, there we go. So then for my search to open up an endpoint, I would do $sign dot Ajax, and then provide it this. Look at that. Your boy is capable of learning something. This was all completely self-taught. Because I had to. For those not understanding, I am a web developer at work. But I went in having no web development experience. So I had to completely teach myself everything. So there's that. So then I would do... Getting a Discord message. Okay, so the Ajax then... Let me just do a quick reference because I always forget the syntax of it. Taught myself it, but I also don't remember it. I know what to use, but I don't know how to use it. So I want content type is something. And that is application no, text plain. Content type is text plain. Data type is application slash JSON. That might not be 100%. Late night programming is 8:09 p.m. Well, excuse me, I wasn't going to be programming. I wasn't going to be programming at 10 o'clock. I'll call this mid-evening programming. Would that please you, Jared? I demand late night programming. Okay, I'll see you in a couple hours. Sorry everybody, that's it for this stream. Jared demands late night programming, and therefore I cannot be programming right now. And then I want, so data type, data, which we'll just put the placeholder of JSON.stringify object right now. So we'll have to define object at some point. And then I need a success case, success function, And then I need an error case. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. There's a lot of nothing. Okay, so content type, data. I believe that's really all I need to get it off the ground. No. Type. Type is get. Right? Oh, and then URL. The thing that you fucking... the thing that we made earlier. So the URL will be search. And then type, yeah, default get. So I don't have to set it, the default to get, I don't have to set that, but it's there. So then basically what we can do is console.log JSON.parse response.d. And then here we can do a console.log of error. So because our data type is application JSON, we expect to return or have JSON returned so we can parse it back out and parse it into a JSON object, a JavaScript object. I believe that's good. Quickly, if I do this in return card, and then move the exports line below everything else, I can export that function out. And then over here in the bot, I can say Scryfall dot return card, and do message dot content. And node bot.js. Oh. I didn't make this bot. I didn't set this bot up. That's a oopsie on my part. So I gotta go through and actually make the bot on Discord's developer portal. New application, MTG bot. And then a Magic the Gathering bot. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to make this. Because I will need a client code thing. And I don't want any of you to see that. So I will hide that from you. You know, like a liar. So I'll make the bot, build a bot, yes, do it. And then I am going to, for a brief minute, move this over here. Have fun looking at my desktop background. While I copy in the secret. Okay. Close the secret file. And move it back over here. There you go. Now you have no idea what's in there. So then with that bot created, I have to invite it. I will invite it to my test server. Which I forget how to do because I'm an idiot. just opened up one of the other projects that I had. So this is another bot that I made. It was a encryption bot. You could send it messages, it would encrypt them, and then you could decrypt them. Okay. So I do that, and then come back up here to my general information and copy that. Paste that in. And then add it to my test server. I am not a robot, but my robot is a robot. Okay. So now on my test server, yeah, there we go. So if I drag this over here, so you can see MTG bot right there. So now that that's in there, I can run this command. Okay, and it will not work. An invalid token was provided. Oh, yeah. Duh. Control C to exit out of that. CLS to clear my console. I just installed jQuery again? Okay, thank you. Please get out of here. CLS. Okay. Node.bot.js. There we go. So now if I drag this over again, you can see the bot is online. You can see a little bit of my encryption down there. So with that, so it expects a message, so we'll just say Johnny. And then over here you see it flare up, it had an error. Object is not defined. Yeah, because we're not sending it an object. So we don't need to send it anything. Yeah, we don't need to send it anything because we're sending the name in the search in our URL. Yeah, okay. So do a save of that, and then Control C, CLS to clear that, and run it again. The bot comes back online. Search Johnny again, and we get another error. $.ajax is not a function. Excuse me? Yes, it is. Because it let me do it. It shows up in my whole thing. $.ajax. It's right there. And if I do that, yeah, it's got settings. That doesn't make any sense. Looks like we had errors before that, though. Alright. No. Okay. The bot initialized successfully, so yeah, we can see it come online, it's doing everything it's supposed to. So we can actually just Control C that line, copy that out now, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see the hello world message either. $.ajax is not a function. Why isn't it? Do I need... I shouldn't need to require JavaScript on this side, because... Or sorry, jQuery. Because it's in this module. This module should be self-contained. Right? That's what I assume. Do Control-C, CLS, node.js, and Johnny again. Weird. This is really weird. I mean, it's... I'm confused. Because it lets me use it, it recognizes it as a function. I'm requiring the use of jQuery right there. I'm not 100% sure what's happening here. I'm very confused. I am very, very, very confused. This should just be working fine. What if I... just copy this over here for now. And just say return card. Like that. Control C, CLS, move my water bottle. Node.js. Okay. And the bot's running again. Yep. Johnny. Huh. But it is. Alright, let me see what the internet thinks. jQuery node install. Wonder if I just got a bad install. Window with a document is required. Since no such window exists natively in Node, one can be mocked by tools such as JS DOM, which can be useful for testing purposes. Okay, so I have to install JS DOM as well then. Awesome. Ow. So npm install JS DOM. I fucking spelled install wrong. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. And then we'll get rid of this all over here, because I would like to keep my Scryfall stuff in the Scry.js file. Ooh, there's a lot on that one. I don't like that. But let me do this. So that should be the ooh. So I did not install it, did I? Okay. Got any other bright ideas, Node? Let me go to the actual JS DOM thing. Let's just try it again. I was working in one of the files, so I'm just not going to touch anything, let it do its thing. There we go. Okay. So it's because I was editing the file. It did not like that I did that. So let's do another... Oh. Wrong place. Let's do another clear the console and then node bot.js. Oh, that's... Nope. That's not going to work. Okay. Save. Control C. CLS. Node.js, and the bot is online once more with feeling. Cool. So with a lot of text. Wow. Okay. So that returned a complete. I can't even find the fucking top of it. Okay. Can I? Oh, I don't. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Ooh. I got rid of my terminal. New terminal. Okay. I would like to put it. I don't want Node in CMD though. just want CMD. I would like to put it here, please. Can I close this? I already know what my plan is. No. Okay. Well, we'll give ourselves a little bit more room, I guess. So if I go back over to the node console and new terminal. I guess I don't have to do new terminal. I can just do like view terminal. Yeah. Can I kill this terminal? Hey, there we go. Kill that terminal and kill that terminal. Hey, there we go. So, okay, as I was saying, this is all the card information for, or I should say, this is, yeah. So it found 23 cards with the name Ajani in it. So it works. So everything worked. That's what we wanted it to do. So now, what we would want this to do then, so we're going to do a return new promise with a resolve and a reject in there. My typing is just on fucking point today. So we're going to copy the whole AJAX statement into here, as well as the var search. The var search can be outside the promise, it doesn't matter. So we're returning a promise, and on our success then we want to say resolve JSON parse response ID. And then same here, instead of logging that, we'll say reject the error. So what that lets us do then is out here on our return card, we can say return card dot then with data or something, whatever the function we want to call it. Create a new function with data as the type. And then we can say console.log data. That'll get us the exact same thing we'd seen previous. It'll get us this, essentially. Is this an error? Wait. No, it just has, okay, it just has response text. Okay. Weird. Alternatively, sorry about that, I got sidetracked. Alternatively, we can move this function in, uncomment it, and say, hey, send that data right back into the channel that we requested it. And so if we Control-C, clear our console, and then node.js. Ooh, it did not like that. Unhandled promise rejection. This error or... Oh. Yeah, so I need a catch statement as well. Wow, I did not type that well. Error equals... we'll just say console.log error. And again, Control-C. Control-C, CLS, node.bot.js, pull bot, Ajani. It still logged it. Why? So it is the error. Okay, so this is an error. I was right. Oh, that's why I was confused that it had a response text and everything, because it's an error. Why is it returning all of that as an error? That doesn't make any sense. Right, we're hitting... Let's not log the error, let's just log hit. For right now. Let's not log the error message. I don't want to see it. I just want to know if we're hitting it. Somebody just make hot dogs in this house? It smells like fucking hot dog water in here. No bot digits. The hot dog water got me all sorts of messed up. Alright, so the bot's online. Give it Johnny again. I should see just, yep, hit. Okay. So it's returning everything in the response text of an error, and not the success. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so an update. It wasn't hot dogs, it was bacon and eggs. Okay. So let me grab the API real quick. Close all of my other windows that were open. This method is paginated, returning 170 cards at a time. Review the documentation for paginating the list type and the error type to understand all of the possible output of this method. HTTPS. Okay, so it is over HTTPS. Oh, does it not like? Does it not like? That's just so weird. I guess knowing that. That's really weird. So let's do. Hold on. Let me see if anybody else has had this problem. Accessing Scryfall with jQuery Ajax. Okay. Let me just try then to do. Glasses are falling on my face. Not application JSON and just JSON. We're not sending it any content, so we don't need to do that. Just getting a data type of JSON. And let's try that. Because I don't want that to send in the error. If it has to, fine. We'll work around that. But that's stupid if it does. Just, not gonna lie. Okay. Unexpected token U and ooh. This is new. Okay. Okay. So let's just do a console.log of response.d before doing a resolution of it. Undefined. So we've gone from erroring out to getting a success by changing data type. Okay. Oh, okay. Perform HTTPS with jQuery. So I think that's the problem then. So it's making a simple HTTP request, which the API does not like. I fixed the issue. It turned out that due to the way the object is. So maybe that's it. You said you replaced it with trailing slash. Control C, CLS, CLS, node.js, or node.js. Okay, so now undefined. Okay. I am confusion. So now this isn't making any sense. It should just be working. So I just do a console.log of search before it's used. Okay, so that looks like it should be good. If I were to, I mean, that probably won't let me do it. Probably gonna throw an error up. Okay, so okay, interesting. That is, you can test it that way. So it's working here, like it's returning it. Man, I just don't want to... Okay. What about response? What if what? Maybe the response is not what I'm expecting. I'm used to response.d. Maybe it's just not that. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's probably that one. Okay. So if you do Johnny, I'm just an idiot. Okay. So to explain the idiocy that just happened, so response.d is typical then for .NET. When you're doing, I've done a lot of software as a service using the .NET web service framework, and so making a call out to that returns a response with a .d for the data. So that's what I was used to. I figured that was an Ajax thing. It's not. So I just need to get the response. So then, okay, cool. So you can see then, these are all the different cards. There's, what, a count of 23 of them. But it also has information about what was returned, which it won't show me because it's too goddamn long. But there's a thing on there. So we go back to the Chrome. See the object list. Total cards 23. Has more false. Data, and then data is a list of all the cards. So data is what we would want to... Oh, sorry. Data is what we would want to then send back. And if we wanted, we could also do a resolve with the data and response. Actually, let's not keep parsing that. Let's just say var d equals json.parse response. And then we'll say d.data and d.total cards. So then when we go over here, we can say cards and account. And then for I equals 0, I less than count minus 1. No, count. I plus plus. Var message equals that. And then we'll say, just for now, message plus equals cards I dot dot name. Yeah. And then we'll send message. Okay. Let's see what goes wrong. Control C, CLS, node, bot.js. And load up Discord. Johnny. So this is where you send the message back, bot. What happened? Alright, let's just do a simple resolve with one variable. I probably messed it up. Cards. Cards.length. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, we'll try it. Well, no, because I want to see if I want to see if that was something I could do. That was me experimenting, and I would like to figure that out if that's something I can do. Should be, but let's find out. Find out for real. CLS. I don't know what that was. Okay. I'll take an error. Expected token O. So now it has a problem. Something it's returning is wrong. Why? Why now? You were fine earlier. And I've been using the same thing. Oh, because it's already... Fucking idiot. Because it's already in JSON format. I don't need to parse anything. Response.data and response.total cards. Cannot send empty messages. Okay. So now let's go over to here and say console.log, console.log, cards, count, and let's get rid of these. I already did. Alright. Control C, CLS, open Discord, send it again. Run it again. Send it again. There we go. Undefined. Count was undefined. Okay. Whatever. I'll do this. Response.data. Get rid of that. we go. So that, oh my god, that was a lot of work for very little return. So that's that. So that we have that now, it's accessing the API, and it's doing it correctly. It's not sending it on an error. It's sending it on a success, which is good. So we figured out all those problems. So now, and then it's sending us a string of every card that it found. I don't. So in this case, we could. I mean, that's good right there. Like that, obviously. So you could do then. I can't think of any fucking card names anymore. Oh my god, I got one right beside me. I had one right beside me. Here we go. So, study game. There we go. It returns the name study game. So we have that. Have it returning card names. We would want then something that just says, "Hey, I want more information on this card." So we can preface our message with cards found, and do something like. I guess I need this. So cards found, and then the number, and then a new line. Wonder if you can make links in Discord. Okay, so yeah, so bots can do it. Okay. Yeah, so it's marked down. So we could do then move all this back over here. Oh my god, my eye's like twitching. Christ. Okay, so we could do this then. Plus the card name. That. At this point, let's just do a formatted text. That'd be easier than what I'm trying to do. So we have that, and then we can say. So what was the? I think this actually has the Scryfall. Like, let me check the API. So cards have, yeah, the Scryfall URI. Which means I just do cards I dot Scryfall URI. I'm gonna open this in my actual laptop browser. And along with that, I'll open up Discord as well so I can stop using Discord from over there. I'm remoted into my laptop from my computer, so that's how that is. That's why you see this up here. Sometimes, if I go up high enough. Okay, but I want the Scryfall URI, that's underscore URI. So then if I send a message with that, actually let's stop logging the search now. And let's save ourselves a variable and just send it directly. We can use the address, that's a constant, but the URL, let's just do that and save this a variable. Makes sense. Okay. So if I go into my test server, if I say city game again, okay. So how do I do Markdown then? But it worked. I mean, like that. So that's the. Yeah. So that's the actual link for it. And you can see that's the same card I showed earlier. So that works. That's cool. But why didn't the Markdown work? If I send a message on my own, just go to http www.google.com. Okay, so yeah, I bet that broke it, didn't it? Now that I think about it. Bad request. Okay, so it didn't break it, it's just through an error. So obviously we would want to preface that with a keyword, otherwise it's going to try and search everything that gets sent, which we don't really want. link linked text with Discord bot. Oh, so if I do a code block around it, I guess? Is that what that? This is coming from the Discord Twitter, so. Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, I guess I'm overthinking it. Like, that's fine. I would just like to have, like, the markdown of it. That's like, hey, just click steady aim, but it also shows it there, so we can just get rid of that and just say link. And that's good. So now let's make our bot only go if the message contains if message.content.includes, because it's JavaScript, search. So we want that exact phrase to know, hey, search for a card. And we want our message to be message.content substring, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So start at position 6. And that should be good. Console.log message. Because now when we go to return the card, we don't want to include the search keyword thing on it. We just want to send the card. Control C, CLS, node.js. So if I just say steady aim, nothing, cool. And it doesn't throw any text here. But now if I say search steady aim, also nothing. Oh, that's right, because I'm putting a space there. I didn't even think about the space. So now, again, search steady aim. Nothing. That's not going to come with anything anyway. And then search steady aim. There we go. So that is. I think I'm going to leave that there. My brain is kind of mush now, but that is our Discord bot for searching Magic the Gathering cards. I hope this was informative in some way. As you can see, it's not a whole lot of code. It's pretty basic to set up a Discord bot. It's not a lot of code at all. I mean, in total, it's 24, 38, so 62 lines. Not very much for what we just wrote. And that can now, you can now look up pretty much any card. So if I do again, like search a Johnny, Must be 2,000 or fewer in length. Oh, that's for the message. So that's too much, and I think I broke the whole. Yeah. Let's see if I just do search study game again. Okay, no, so it still works. So if I do search Ajani's Pridemate. Obviously with this you kind of have to know the name. Maybe the next time we can work on something a little different. Something to be a little bit more relaxed. Oh, but I think that's where I'm going to leave this one. I hope this was, like I said, I hope this was informative in some way. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I will have a link to my GitHub in the description below, so that if you would like to get the template project or just look at the other couple bots I've made, you can find them there. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Trey. This has been Late Night Programming, and peace out.